If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
Whoa. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What's up, everybody? So, imagine my surprise when I was, putting together the, what up, Don? What's going on? Reload. I am coming off of full panic mode right now. I'm coming down from full blown high anxiety panic mode. I did a test run of Whatnot today. Literally just said test. Set up the connection, connected to OBS fine. Had to do a vertical, which required an update from ATM multi-streaming services. Easy. Microphone was a little low. I'll have to test levels when I'm ready for a full one on Whatnot. It's like, all right, all things considered, that was a success. Did well. It was good. It's going to work really well with our system. So I shut it down. Had to go to the post office, drop off a box, and came back, switched over the OBS to this format with this here. Wouldn't leave vertical mode. I was like, okay, I'll just undo vertical mode and just switch it back. Locked up, froze, shut itself down. Okay, no big deal. This is 25 minutes ago. Reopen it. Reopening it, it is, this whole thing was like, and blown out. And I'm like, okay, that's different. For the life of me, gravity forces me to leave vertical mode from time to time. Yeah. Could not get the standard view to scale to save my life. And started panicking like, oh no, I cannot get this. Overlays disappeared, and I'm like, I'm tech stupid. This is not going to work. So I was like, all right. I listened to my IT guy in my brain. I just turned the computer off and turned it back on. I was like, maybe if I just imagine it'll go away, it'll go away. Nope. It was all jacked. So I was like, well, let me retrace the steps that I did to hook up Whatnot and see where I went wrong. So when you are creating your Whatnot profile, you need to create a new profile because you have a profile for this and a profile for that. Your friendly neighborhood breaker, DC, just forgot to go back to the old profile, this profile. I went back to this profile and then removed the vertical canvas. Everything was fixed. But we were about 5 minutes away from the show being canceled today because I am a buffoon. And I partake in buffoonery. So, yeah, sweating. And finally, when it all worked together, came together, which is still not even, my picture's not even that great because I don't have time to fix everything. Yeah. There's a reason in the world of production, talent is just talent and not many talent people. Talent is the term for the actor, voice actor, host, that sort of thing. There's a reason why the talent doesn't do, there's a reason there are producers. There's a reason there are, production managers. The talent often doesn't have the ability to do the other stuff. And I am seeing now why they pay producers and managers, production managers so much, because the talent, can't do it. Isn't there more talent that becomes producers and directors? True. They become producers and directors. Over years of being talent, they see how it's done and then do it. I am not that far along yet. I have only been doing this for a couple of years. Don, I have some things to open for you. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. Don, I have a couple of things to open for you. Would you like me to open them for you? Thanks, buddy. Oh, by the way, Don, you don't even know this, but you won something, too. You won a spot in this advent calendar. So, fun fact, I know you're not a gigantic baseball fan, but maybe a pirate is in here. Doug had these in his cart before Christmas, was going to order a couple of these for Christmas for his sons. And left it in his cart, bought them somewhere else for like $5 cheaper. And when we did one of our mass orders, a couple of these ended up in his in the order because he never removed them, and we order through his account. So he's like, DC, it'd be fun. Open one of those, and everybody who buys something today, for each item that they buy that is $20 or more, we're going to give them a spot. First come, first serve. Don got two things that were over $20. So Don is going to get two things. I was supposed to make a spreadsheet for that. But yeah, due to me going into full panic mode, no, you cannot pick the numbers because everybody that knows about advent calendars would pick 24. It has to be random for that fact. Sorry, buddy, can't pick them. We are going to take down the names of everybody who makes a purchase today for each I know for 17. I don't know. Good old Josh Allen. For everybody who for every item over $20, and then at the end I will random and we'll open those spots for each person. That was the only fair way I could think about it. About doing it. Let's start. Don and Don. Make that bold because fortune favors the bold. So there it is. Oh my goodness, I suck. I am so frazzled. And then we'll just random the numbers and replace that. Birthday. Nah, it's not true. You don't have any birthdays. Do they give birthdays to things that hatch? I don't know. Is that... is that when you were taken from the hatchery? All right. Not this age. Oy vey. Yeah, stressing. Stress. Lots of stress. Full of stress. Stress. Lots of stress. Hello, Crystal One and the babies. Kelly's birthday was yesterday. Why didn't you tell me, Don? I would have texted her. Now I got to put it in my calendar. I got to wait 364 and 3/4 days to... Every year. All day. Okay. It's on there now. She's not old. She's perfect. She's just the right age. Tried your luck at WWE Hobby Box today and struck out. Ooh. I'm sorry. That sucks. Well, listen, sometimes you need to grab the bull by the horns. But, you know, typically when you do that, the bull shakes his head and you end up flying off. But you got to try it at least once, am I right? Hard to get. Add it my cart. One or more items no longer available. Meow, meow, meow. She's older than you? Good for you, Don. Good for you. Cheers to Kelly's health. Now they're reselling for $300. Yikes. Retails 170. Yeah, that's about right. Yep. That's why you see I very rarely buy anything that is modern. I wait for the the craziness to go away, and then I jump in. There's a method to my madness. All right, there are 22 people here. Don, I think that is enough to show people what's inside these two things. 31 years keeps her young. Did you find her when she... Never mind, that was... I was going to say something nice, but in this day and age, it would be perceived as something gross, so just know that I had something sweet to say, but political correctness stopped me from saying it. Don, are we going to start with art, or are we going to start with Looney Tunes? Which I guess is also art. Oi, oi, oi! What's up, Paul? Moist. I love you, Paul. It is. We are trying to pull a Maitland sketch card. So far, we pulled somebody else's sketch card. We are working on getting a Maitland. Now, here's what I will tell you, Paul. I have actually... Art? Okay. I have pulled a sketch card of an artist from a pack, and the artist was in my chat at the moment that I pulled it. So, if I pull a Paul Maitland sketch card while Paul Maitland is in my chat in an official licensed product, I think I will retire, and you will all have to find somebody else to watch. Because that would just be the Matrix telling me that I need to be doing something else. All right, art first. DCD Collects proudly presents Variants. It's art by Dr. Elvin Hernandez and Brian the Kaiser Tillman. 10 of 14 goes to Don. Don's going to get a comic book. Don is also going to get some original art. The question is, which one? Where is... There it is. There's my coupon cutter. He wants Spider-Ham or Snake Eyes. Can we get both? Well, there's Silk. I mean, Spider-Ham's still in play. Fortnite variant. Jimmy would know that Fortnite character. Jimmy knows everything Fortnite. What is this? What? What is that? What? What is this? Hold on. What? Huh? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Oh, Don! Oh, Donny boy, the Spider-Ham is calling. Ask, and ye shall receive. Booyah! Oh, look at this. Look at this. You got it, man. Hey. Hey. Black suit Lego Spidey. And what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Oh. Hey now. Last Stand Spider-Man. Is the stuff not working again? Man, I love that I have to have 8 things running at a time just to do my job. That's just, it's sweet. It is so much fun. You are welcome, Sapphoros. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know how to fix this at this moment. Right? Hey, that was my goal. Services. OBS Studio. Alright, this sucks. Worst day ever. Oh. Again, that's good. That one's fine. Streamlabs OBS. Zing. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care. There's my truth bomb of the day. Said I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even care that it doesn't work. That's where I am with this. Everything is so complicated that I just don't even care if it works. Plain and simple. Don, congratulations, man. You got exactly what you wanted because that's what karma does. It gives good things to good people who do good stuff. That is my definition of karma, and you, sir, got it. This is now where you pull the Paul Maitland sketch card out of Looney Tunes. That's where this happens now. Right, meow. You're welcome, buddy. Boop. I'm just excited that somebody bought art again. I had just, and anybody who was in my meeting today will say, I just basically told Doug, hey, we need to just stop doing art. Because there's no point. Nobody likes it. Ooh, Gossamer. Skybox Premium. Granny. Pizzariba. Oh, Don, I can't take anything from you. You're too nice. But if you insist, I'll steal that one. Hey, look, it's hey Don, look, it's Henry Bear. Look, Don, Henry Bear. I'll take that one and add it to the PC. Now that you did that, you're going to get a jambalaya in the next pack. Speedy! Ooh. Sudite. Hoping for some Daffies. I will, if I open any more of those, I'll know to pull the Daffies then. Thank you. All right, so now that more people have come in, I am going to. So Uncle Doug was like, "Hey, we accidentally ordered something. I want you to give it away." So not just any order. I was about to say the wrong thing. Every item in every order over $20 today is going to receive a spot in this advent calendar that Doug accidentally got. At the end of the show, we're going to random all of the names of all of the people's items that were over 20 bucks. And each of those items is going to get you a spot. So at the end of the night, you're going to get some extra stuff. Paul, do you have some APs? Boy, oh boy, I may have to buy one of those APs from you and commission you to do a piece for me. We'll talk, friend. We'll talk. We'll chat. So, everything that's over 20 bucks. Literally for every one of these that are $24.99, you're going to get a spot. Who is this person in that? Who is your person in that franchise? In Looney Tunes, I like Gossamer. I don't know why. I was just always drawn to Gossamer. I was never like particularly Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck or Elmer Fudd. I like Foghorn Leghorn. I like Yosemite Sam. But Gossamer I always thought was just cool. He's just a tuft of hair with eyes and sneakers. And I thought that was awesome. I don't know. Maybe it's because I love redheads. He's got red hair. It's possible. Yeah. I always rooted for the Coyote. I was hoping one day he would catch the Roadrunner. But yeah, I just like strange as all get out Gossamer. I actually need to get his precious metal gems cards are like $50 because nobody wants them. So I need to grab a couple of the Gossamer PSGs just to have for the collection. The red ones, because they're cheap, like literally $50 last I saw. As a matter of fact, let's take a look, because now I'm curious. And when curious gets me, that's not what I was looking for. We're gonna gonna change the wording on that. Is there not a PSG? PMG. Why did I say PSG? I'm not talking about soccer. I'm talking about precious metal gems. That's what I'm looking for. Right there, folks. See? Literally $29 buy it now. That's the weird version of Gossamer. This is the underwear version of Gossamer. Is is what we would aim for. These PMGs are so cheap. What? That's weird. I don't know if that person is pricing those correctly. That seems way too low. Yeah, most stuff is cheaper on ComC. This is just where I go to find it. To know that they exist. I had this card. As a matter of fact, what number is that? 12? Nope, that was not mine. Mine was like 68, I think, out of 99. It's like 60 something out of 99. I sold it for like 300 bucks. Found a hockey listing like that. The PMG one that was a bunch of random cards, and found multiple PMGs for, yeah. There's some people that will just buy stuff when it's new, open it, and, you know, list it. Not... Most people know about PMGs. Every once in a while you find a seller that doesn't know what they have. I do know that ComC, they'll do a lot of... ComC is massive, and things do slip through the cracks. I have found super cheap autos because there's so many. They'll have like 500,000 listings over like 5 different things, and stuff gets lost in the shuffle and ends up going for pennies on the dollar. Especially if what you're looking for is semi-obscure. Yeah. Yep. Every once in a while it happens. Oh, speaking of happens, so, I had, I told you I did the Whatnot, break, got Nick Kurtz. What's up, Kate? Hey, Kate, my sounds aren't working, and I don't know how to reset and reconnect it. So I do now own a pristine... No, they just don't work at all. Like, it's disconnected and needs to be reconnected. I do now own a pristine Nick Kurtz. And then this also came in there with it. Dustin Pedroia Museum Collection out of 10. I don't know. Is Dustin Pedroia any good? Yeah? I have no idea. Don't watch baseball, don't know. I do know that it's got a little bit of a ding in the corner, though. It's not the greatest shaped card on the planet. Would definitely have to sell that raw. Did you see the new Rhea Ripley auto cards they're coming out with? No. Tell me about them. Ooh, somebody bought robots. That's a first. We're going to see some more art. We got to watch Pedroia play in the minors for the Portland Sea Dogs. Prue! Prue, are you breaking the seal on robots? I want that Voltron. Good. Let me put you in here. Oh, why is this stupid? Not you, me. Boop. All right. PR. Yui. Dude, oh, I need to put the... So we know. Gotta list what you got. Forgot the space so that we know what you got. What up, Hex? Soccer game. All right, dude. Well, I'll see you this weekend. We're gonna hang. Prices on the Pedroia cards are all over the place. Topps acquired WWE. Oh, that's going to be good. Prue! DCD Collects proudly presents Robots! Art by Lee Cozy, Jay Sullivan, and Kate Crawford. Come on, microphone. Just do that thing. There we go. There we go. You got number 4. Number 3 is next. I don't know what that means to anybody. Johnny 5 is alive. No disassemble. No disassemble. By Jay Sullivan. Oh, but that's not all. That's not all. You got something else in here. You got number 5. What? Like Johnny 5? No, there's no way that number 5 would randomly be with Johnny 5. I have no idea which one is 5 anymore. Oh, wow. First guess, got it. Kate! Is that a little jazz? Do you like jazz? Oh, Prue's reliving his childhood thanks to Kate Crawford. It's like, oh, I had that toy. Right? There you go. Booyah! Two great pieces of art from two great artists going into the Prue collection. Congratulations, buddy. So as you can see, they wouldn't fit. And I didn't want to use the big envelopes because those big envelopes are expensive now. There you go. And you get a giveaway too. That's Wheeljack. Ah, BK knows. BK's like, no, it's not Jazz. That's Wheeljack. See, I thought Jazz was red, but I assumed somebody told me that it wasn't. Isn't Jazz red? I'm like, oh, I must be misremembering. Jazz is white? Who's the red one? Sideswipe. Sideswipe is the red one. Sideswipe. It's fine. It's still great. Prue says if you pull the Voltron, we need to talk. Wheeljack and Ratchet were the underrated ones, and that you had to paint them. I demand satisfaction. Yep, take it out on Kate and BK. I am just the messenger, and there is a rule that says you cannot shoot me. It's literally one of the rules. Rule, do not shoot the messenger. Messenger. It's your messenger. I'm your messenger. Look at me, I'm your messenger. Yeah. Excited fancy jackal Pete Zarrell tie. Okay. That's what it said. Oh, man. I blame Canada. To quote Mo from The Simpsons, don't cry. I wasn't going to kill you. I was just going to cut you a little. Johnny Five and Wheeljack in one box is pretty sweet, though. Most of them have two. Pete Zarrell? Isn't that the guy that decided to pass the ball on the 1 yard line with Marshawn Lynch? It is. It is. Yeah. That was the Super Bowl that had the commercial. The kid's like, I would have been this, but I died. So instantly, the meme became, I would have run the ball on on the one, but I died. Sapporo's, you don't remember that meme-worthy commercial in that Super Bowl? Oh, it was this kid, and he's like, I don't remember. It was something like, I would have been the president of a Fortune 500 company and cured cancer, but I died. Oh, man. Dude, I'm going to have to send you that. Let me find it on my phone. I'm going to send you that link. If you don't remember that commercial, man, I can't make you remember it. So I'll send it to you. I'm just going to look up, but I died commercial. Oh, comes right up immediately. Nationwide's boy commercial. Yep. Let me make sure it's the right one before I send it to you. Oh, this is it. Yeah, man. Hold on, it's coming. I have to hit this button. Now visit. Share. Yeah. That'll be the link. I hate technology, it can suck my thumb. There you go, buddy. That one's for you. Oh, man. Here I go. So that commercial, Sapporos, which I'll let you watch. You don't have to listen to this part. That commercial, some people would it became a meme. They would freeze frame the kid's face and they'd be like, I would have passed, or I would have ran the ball on the one, but I died. That became the big meme. Wheeljack and Johnny Five, who is still alive. There it is. See, now you remember. It had like the most. They suck so hard. They got so much backlash from that commercial that they really never played it again after that. That instantly was like banned. People were like, what are you doing? I thought it was going to be like child cancer commercial. Yeah, let's advertise child cancer. Hey kids, do you want cancer? Here, suck on this asbestos lollipop. Asbestos lollipop. I slurred that word and I haven't even been drinking really today. Actually, I think it's because I'm so freaking thirsty. I legitimately said WTF out loud while watching it. Yeah, most of America did. Most of the world did. Foreign countries getting American commercials are like, what are they doing? Generale. Let me look at General. Let me see. Go read the second comment. Okay, hold on. I have to find it now. Comments. I am nice Shyamalan, right? All right, the Court of Dis. Rhea Bloody Ripley. That is great. That's awesome. I approve. I approve, Crystal. I approve. I understand why companies try to get the exclusive rights to like wrestling and MLB, and I get it. It's like monopolize the card scene. I am strongly against it. Every fiber of my being against it. I think it should be a free market. I don't think you should be allowed to exclusively be the only one allowed to use the names and likenesses of players. I think everybody should be able to pay for that right. MLB and all of the other sports are doing it wrong. Hey, man, here's, I'll give you $100 million for exclusive rights. Why don't you charge 5 companies $25 million for the rights? Everybody gets a piece of the pie. You get more people buying. That you're going to make more money than the exclusive rights contract. The NHL and the NHLPA's excuse for it is lame. What was their excuse? My excuse is Upper Deck does a great job. I'm happy that it works with Upper Deck. Would I love to see some Panini hockey cards? No. Would I want to see Topps do hockey again? Yeah. So many sets making it confusing for collectors. Yeah, no, that's false. That is we are greedy and we like money. Yeah, no. Cuz okay, let's take that. Okay, here it is. I'm about to blow up that statement here. Sapporo says the NHL and the NHLPA's generally not quoted, saying, well, there's so many sets that make it confusing for collectors. That's the feedback we got. You're a liar. You, NHL and NHLPA, you're a bunch of liars. You're a bunch of greedy pigs and liars. That's basically what it is. Because you're telling me, you, the NHL and the NHLPA, you are going through and monitoring all of the sets that are being made. You are monitoring the output of Topps, OPG, and Upper Deck and Panini. You are monitoring that. And collectors are so, what up, Money Mitch? And collectors are so mad that they have so many options that they're complaining to you, the NHL and the NHLPA, that there's too many options for them to have. No, you guys are lying sacks of crap. You guys are stupid, lying jerks. And I hope the next time you put your socks on after pulling them out of the dryer and they're nice and toasty warm, I hope the moment you put those socks on, those toasty, warm, fuzzy socks, you step in a puddle of water on the floor. That is what I hope for each and every one of those. I hope that happens. That's it. That is the curse I put upon them. No crispy, warm socks. Puddle jumper socks. That's it. Them's are fighting words. It's okay. I'm talking to the officials that handle the ice hockey licensing. I hope they step on cat vomit in the middle of the night when the lights are out. Or dog poop. And the NHLPA hurt me. Oh my God. Can we talk about hockey for a minute? I'm minding my own business yesterday. I'm on my phone. I'm purposefully not trying to cause trouble. I am purposefully trying to have woosah moments in my day. And I'm on my phone and I'm reading the news, which I know is not conducive to woosah. So let me clarify. I'm looking at sports on my phone because sports is awesome. Who doesn't love sports? And then this thing pops up. U.S. Olympic gold medal hockey team member wearing MAGA hat in photos, and I'm like, don't be Tage Thompson. Don't be the only Buffalo Sabre that is represented on the gold medal team. Just, I don't care that they're wearing a MAGA hat. Just don't be Tage Thompson. I don't care if it's one of the Chucks. I'd expect it. Like, just don't be Tage Thompson. What up, Hellbolt? Love you, man. I was like, that's not, like, we are so close to Canada. Just, I don't care. It's cool if that's your vibe. It's cool if that's your vibe. I'm not saying it can't be your vibe. I'm not your dad. But just don't be Tage Thompson. And I get to the second paragraph, and son of a biscuit, it's Tage Thompson. In the words of Wade Barrett, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Oh, God. Damn it, Tage. I was just talking about how great you were. Oh, now Tage Thompson sucks at hockey. I was disappointed. I was like, I'm not even mad. Just really disappointed. Oh, well. Yeah, only 5 players didn't go. 4 of the 5 were Minnesotans. Yeah, I know. I saw who it was. Good for them. God damn it, Tage. Farging ice hole. Don't be the boy. Don't be the... Zaboros. That is accurate. That is accurate. Don't be the boy. Don't be the boy. It's like, I don't even care that it's happening. You can wear whatever hat you want. Just don't be my guy. Like, I don't care if your child is wearing the hat, just not mine. And this is why I debated on buying the Canadian jersey. It's whatever. Oh, speaking of Chuck, man, he looks like he got his nose broke. Red and black is always an awesome combo. That's why the Chicago Bulls were so good, and had nothing to do with Jordan. Had everything to do with their jersey. The hockey athletes are the least rock the boat athletes of any sport. I will agree with that. Excuse me. I've known a lot of hockey players. Is the guy that someone got a bunch of in their metal break a while ago? It is, yes, that is Edvinsson. Yep. And then somebody attacks Edvinsson. I didn't see who it was. Somebody went after him, and Edvinsson just beat him into the ice. Like, what are you gonna do? See the question McDavid got asked? He was like, "That's a question?" No, I didn't. No, I caught the highlight, and I caught the dude trying to jump him, and he just beat him into the ice. I was like, yeah, it's great, nice. Good stuff. Goodness gracious. Hockey. Yeah, so I knew a lot of hockey players. I hung out with a lot of hockey players. I may or may not have been to a hockey player's townhouse on the west side of Buffalo, near JP Bullfeathers. And those guys are, I mean, yeah, they're a little, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to bust up the kayfabe a little bit. It is a little bit of a good old boys club hockey. It is definitely a frat mentality if you know hockey players, more so than any other sport that I know of. I've met very few baseball players in person. I've met a ton of NFL players, and I've met a ton of NHL players. And the NHL, it is still a huge old boys club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is very fraternity-esque. But they are usually very much like, actually, I'm going to one-up you, Sapporos. I will argue the least rock the boat would probably be race car drivers. Race car drivers won't say anything out loud for fear of losing sponsors. That is the only thing that after, thinking about it, race car drivers are probably the only ones that are less rock the boatish. But hockey players are definitely not one to have public statements on a lot of things. I remember the whole Derek Roy, Tim Connolly getting traded after the black eye incident. I know what really happened that night. I was there. This is a true story. I know what happened between Derek Roy and Tim Connolly. Tim Connolly did not catch a puck in the eye. And there was a reason Tim Connolly ended up in Toronto. I was present. So yeah, and that stuff literally happened and didn't even make the news. It was all like, oh, no, it took a puck to the eye. And that was literally the end of the story. He didn't take a puck to the eye. He took a fist to the eye. Yeah, I agree. There's like 25 race car drivers. It's valid. Hated seeing Mike Eruzione saying something against the skier. Lost a lot of respect for him. Yeah. And Derek got his karma. You know, Derek wasn't... I was better friends with Derek than I was Tim. Let me tell you this. I don't know if I can legally say this, but the statements I'm making are mine and not the statements of DCD Collects, the platform. Derek Roy was actually, I mean, he was a frat-esque boy. He was a very nice guy. He was a goof. Just say allegedly. Allegedly, he was a goof. I used to talk with Derek a lot. Derek and I both, at the time, I was still pretty fluent in French. Derek is from French Canada, and we used to talk in French when people were around to bust on people. And Derek, okay. So this is, all right, here we go. Derek Roy was not liked by Lindy Ruff and did not agree with Darcy, Darcy Tucker, the GM at the time. I know this because I had conversations with Derek about this. Now, everybody's retired now except for Lindy, so I feel I'm safe with this story. I mean, you know, I may have to delete this video after it's over, but so Lindy has this belief, or had at this time, this would have been like 2019, 2018 maybe. No. I'm sorry. 2009. Darcy Regier. Thank you. 2009. This would have been about 2008, 2009. That was a decade off. And Lindy has this idea. Yeah. It was later in his career. Because this was the year that we drafted Enzo because Enzo stole my hat and threw up all over the patio at Jim Stakeout in his rookie year. So it was the year that Enzo was a rookie. Derek told me that, Lindy, he said, Lindy doesn't like me. Lindy thinks, you play hockey, that's your job. You play hockey, you get married, you raise a family, and you retire. Like, that is Lindy's, like, what he thinks hockey players, leaders do. The captain, the leader of the team should be a grounded person who plays hockey, gets married, has a family, and retires. And Derek did not want that at that time in his life. So he philosophically disagreed with Lindy. And Darcy went up to Derek at the time, because Derek was the captain. He was either captain or alternate, I can't remember, at the time that I was talking to him. And asked him point blank, what do you want? Like, what if you could choose something in free agency or in the draft, but specifically free agency, because it was at the time free agency. He's like, what would you want? And Derek flat out was like, I need a goal scorer. I don't need somebody that can pass the puck. I need somebody that can put the puck into the net. And I can't remember who our big, I don't know, was it Okposo maybe? It was somebody we paid way too much for that year. Again, it was the year that it was Enzo. I want to say Enzo and Tyler Myers were rookies. It wasn't Ville Lieno. It would have been, you have to find out which year we drafted Enzo. And I'm going to have to do this myself because I could probably do it faster than I can type it. What year was by the Sabres? Yeah, Tyler Ennis. His nickname was Enzo. So it was 2008. Okay, I was right. 2008. 2008 Sabres free agent signings. Maybe it was the year before, and that's what he was bitching about. Eight skaters, schedules, distance, conference, free agents acquired. I'm going to find this. Maybe it was a trade. Could have been a trade. Hold on, I'm going to find this, I swear. Give me seconds. Buffalo. Was it Matt Ellis? Did he say Ellis? Yeah, thanks, Darcy. No, it wasn't Ellis. I don't know. I can't remember that. He said the person's name, and I was like, yeah, the dude was like old. I remember it being like, oh yeah, he was old. Whatever. So he says the person's name, and he's like, yeah, thanks, Darcy. Anyway. But he was pissed. Regardless, I'm not an important detail of the story. So, at the time, the owners were not looking to put money into the team at all. They were trying to, they would wait until they would lose a big contract to sign smaller contracts. And if you look at between 2007 and 2009, the only time they really made any moves, which were 2 or 3 each season, they were trading for picks, and they were trading for guys that were not in their best shape. That was when they lost Danny Briere. That is when they lost a gaggle of guys. And they replaced him with like Goose and a bunch of draft picks because they were trading for draft picks at that time. And he didn't fit the vibe of what the Sabres wanted in a captain. Tim Connolly was so. I don't know if I could tell the Tim Connolly story. I have to think of a creative way to tell the Connolly story. Because it is, I'd have to say allegedly every third word. Even though I was there and I witnessed it myself. Order in. It could have been Steve Ott. Booyah. All right, Crystal's going after the last blaster. This one feels hefty. What we'll have to do is we'll have to have a get together. We'll have to all go to Vegas, and I'll tell the story in person, where nobody can get no recording allowed. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll have a get together in Vegas. And I say that because Sapulros lives in the area. And by that I mean he lives between Montana and Arizona. Didn't get the top, so we're going to get our wrestling fix elsewhere. 2022 Select Wrestling. I have a feeling. By the way, this also gets you a spot in the giveaway. I have a feeling we are overdue for something fun. And I think this is it. What's going on, El Zacco? How are you? Crystal, Juan, babies, I think this is gonna be, I have this feeling. Maybe something nice numbered, maybe something die cut, something enjoyable. There's Eddie. Eddie's daughter is a photographer now. I actually follow her on Instagram. There's Roman. Hey, man. Look at Mr. Reigns. Some people like him. Others do not. Yeah, hopefully I selected the right box. Gee, I hope it's the last one. I mean, that's a nice start. According to Lee, you don't live in Vegas. Lee just sends your stuff to Maine. Cora Jade, Rookie. Angel. Oh. What is this? Oh, my goodness. Gracious. I said I had a feeling. I said I had a feeling that something was going to happen. I didn't say whether it would be good. I didn't say that it would be something good. I felt that this was the box that was due. I did say that. I said I had this is the box. I feel like this was it. And by golly, my gut was right. So, yeah, listen. Do you want to know what else I think somebody should buy? I think somebody should buy this Stadium Club UFC. I'm just throwing that out there. Dana Brooke. Oy vey. There's Bailey and her big hair. There's Drew and his big chest. There's Randy and his equally big chest. How about the Godfather? He used to come out with his girlfriends. This is not Tiger. I think that's just an orange wave. Kofi. AJ Styles out of 49. Well, look at this. WWE Hall of Famer. Yeah, that's right. I got it. AJ Styles. Numbered to 49. Not only did you get an auto, you also got a Hall of Famer numbered to less than 50. My goodness, this was the box we've been waiting a very long time for. Very long time for. All right, Uncle Alan. There can't be anything else good in here, but there's Ronda Rousey. Statement stays the same. Liv Morgan. Orange flashes? Okay. Odyssey. Montez. Umberto. Dolph Ziggler. It's the Ziggy. The Zigmeister. Hey. Crystal, Juan. Babies. How about that? I mean, hey. That's good. That was a very solid. That was a very solid outing. I need my fight fans in for that one, though. That's 2 autos. That's the one I'm dying to open. If I wasn't going to, you're very welcome. if I wasn't going to Disney on Sunday, and if I had not already opened a box of Cheers, because let's face it, those Cheers cards are awesome. We were all thinking that, hey, I mean, that could be hit or miss. No, it's actually pretty awesome. That would be the box that I would get if I knew I wasn't going to be spending so much money on food on Sunday. Another sneaky good one for my football people. Going to be the $32 pickle. I hate pickles. Hate pickles. No, because like it's my family and Hector's family going, so we're gonna have like a nice family dinner. We're gonna have like a sit down dinner. So I mean, anywhere you go and sit down and eat there is super expensive. But we, since we don't. This is the first time both of our families have gotten together for like a trip. Even though it's only an hour and 25 minutes away. So we're gonna have like a nice sit down dinner, and I know that, even splitting the bill, that is expensive. And I know, I have certain things that I typically want to indulge in. They have a Nutella donut that has like 17 pounds of Nutella in it, and it's only like this big. I saw it in a video, and I want one. So Mrs. the Breaker and I sit around sending each other Disneyland videos and cat videos. Didn't I send it to you, Mrs. the Breaker? Oh, wait. I probably did, but you don't look at the things that I send you, Mrs. the Breaker. You're going to eat that and ride? It's a Small World? I actually do not ride Small World. I do not ride Small World. I had an incident when I was younger that ruined that ride for me. Although here's what I will tell you. I will concede the Disneyland Small World is better than Disney World's Small World. I was stuck on Disney World's Small World as a child for like 45 minutes. And they did not turn the music off. In California, if you get stuck on Small World, they turn off the music. In Florida, when I was like 8 or 9, they didn't. And I was in the area. See, over there, each of the areas that you go through, they're singing Small World in their language. And I was like between Russia and Germany. So I was getting in one ear the Russian version of Small World and the other one the German version of Small World. And unless your name is Nina, you shouldn't be singing in German. I had never rode it before, so that was my first ride at that tender age of like 8 or 9. And I didn't know that it was broken down. And that was my, like, there's like, oh, let's go on Small World. Like, no, I'm never doing that again. Hold on, guys. I gotta take a Disney. I gotta take a break for this Disney story. Where are my American football fans at? It's Q. Are you watching? Did you do that just to see what my is Q on here? He's not. He's just doing this to be. He's just doing this to be a jerk. I just got so the DCD collects. The DCD collects Dynasty. I have Amon-Ra St. Brown. I traded like 3 first-round picks for Amon-Ra. I just got a notice that a trade was proposed. like, I'll give you Mac Hollins for Amon Ra straight up. Oh, that is so great. Oh, man. Oh, that is funny. Oh, goodness. That was great. I see it on YouTube. What's up, Q? Q's watching us on YouTube. I was like, I don't see him in my Twitch chat. He's lurking on YouTube. He wanted to see my reaction to that. That's good, man. That's close. We're not quite there on that trade, but you were like this close. You're this close to getting that trade off. I'm the commissioner. I should have just agreed to the trade and then undid it as the commissioner, just for issues and giggles. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, buddy? Jimmy had a great day at school today. He got to do an obstacle course. He got a medal. Jimmy is loving his new school. Disney. So yeah, Small World, and it was awful. Every time Mrs. the Breaker's like, we gotta go in Small World. I'm not going. Like the first couple of times I did because it's a family and I can't pass my trauma on to James. But like now it's like, you guys go on Small World. I'm gonna sit on the bench and literally stare at the ground because it's more entertaining to me than Small World. But I will tell you, the Small World, as I was saying before, my brain fragmented. The Small World in California is better than the one in Florida. The one in California has like Easter eggs of actual Disney characters in it. The one in Walt Disney World is more, the traditional dresses of each of the individual places, and it's an entire scene of those. Whereas here it's those, and then peppered in is, you have Aladdin in the Middle East parts and things like that. And I do truthfully enjoy the one here more than the one in Walt Disney World. But I'm not riding it. I'm not going to ride it again. That's something for Jimmy and Melissa to do. I did it as a family like twice. I even have a t-shirt that says I survived It's a Small World. But I'm not doing that again. That's a them thing. All right, folks, we are getting close to last call. So if you are interested in opening some sports ball cards, now is a very good time. I survived it physically. Should have seen me on Small World. I was in the back of the boat and was putting on a dance show for the boat behind us. I went on Small World once, and they did not balance the boat very well. All of the men were on one side, and all of the children and girls were on the right side. We were on the left side. And I remember like feeling that we were mere inches away from taking in water. And like a couple of the guys were looking at each other like, we need to switch seats with our kids. And I think one or two of us, it wasn't me. I'm not moving. I'm a jerk. And a couple people did get up and switch seats to get over to the other side. I do have a recollection of being like, this is not very balanced. and feeling I was a little too close to that water. Oh. Yes, sir, you may have been on the Titanic ride. Oh, man. Now, I gotta see if I did send that to Melissa. Maybe I didn't. It's possible I didn't. maybe I didn't. Hey, listen, I'm man enough to say when I'm wrong. I think I was wrong. All right, now I got to find it. I bet I can search for it. Nutella Disney. Yeah. All right, honey, I'm sending it now. For everybody else, I'm just going to show them. Oh, wait, is that at Disney Springs? Oh, tell me it's... Dang, never mind, it's at Disney Springs. Boo. Never mind, it's Disney Springs, honey. It's not here. Disney Springs is the one that's in Florida. Oh, talked to Doug today. Did whatnot. Doug said giveaway that. All right, we'll do last call and then we'll do the giveaway. We have 4 spots, which means 4 of these will be opened. I believe like the big chases are the buyback packs. I think the buybacks were the big thing. I don't know. I don't follow baseball. Yeah. So we'll do last call. Last call. Then we'll do the giveaway. Okay. All right, let's start the giveaway. 4 people: Don, Prue, Crystal, Juan, and the babies. So there are 24 total spots. Yeah. We will random the numbers 1 through 24, and how they fall is how we will open them. I imagine 24 is the big get. I don't know. I'm just assuming. You know what assuming does. Before I run the numbers and take one last look. All right. 7 times. I'm just going to paste them right there. Let's go red. All right, Don, you got 8 and 19. Let's find out what those are. 8. It's a holiday pack. 19. Ooh, it's a holiday pack. I spilled a very tiny amount of water. But don't worry, it's not near anybody's stuff. It's just on my stuff. Ow. All right, man, let's see what's inside. 2025 Topps Holiday. What? Chris Sale, the nice list. He's not a pirate. Jacob Wilson, he plays baseball. Jazz Chisholm. Matt Chapman, he's on the nice list. And Soderstrom. There you go. Hey, Prue. Prue, you got 13, Prue. Oi. 13. You're open to pull a naughty list card? Is there a naughty list card? It's a pack. It just didn't want to come out. And I didn't want to use force. All right. Yeah. You know, just for that, there's going to be an Oriole in here. It's going to be Adley Rutschman. Hey, look, there's O'Neill Cruz. He's a pirate. Arr. Aaron Judge. He's on the nice list. Moises. There you go, man. Crystal One Babies. You're up next. You got number 9. All right, this one is going to be a pack of all Dodgers. Nothing but Dodgers. All right, I can do that, Don. Nothing but a whole pack of Dodgers. Chris Angel. Reyes and Bobby Witt. He's on the nice list. No, give them to Crystal Juan and the Babies. Okay, I can do that. Done and done. Ow. Stupid Stream Deck. I need to ground my Stream Deck so it stops shocking me. All right, folks. I guess that's it. Listen. I am going to be in Santa Barbara on Tuesday. Shipping is going to be on Wednesday. So those will go out Wednesday at the very latest Thursday morning. And then I will be streaming per usual Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're not going to be starting. There's a lot that we have to load and we have to design the shop. Now that we know that we can stream, we have to start the design of the actual shop on Whatnot. So Whatnot is still at least a couple weeks away. But next week shipping will be delayed by 1 day. It is Friday. We need to raid. I need to figure that out. Oh, that's not going to be hard. There's only one person. Is she not painting though? Oh, she is. She's painting gouache. Or as Paul says, gouache. This is a fun stream. Thanks for the variant pull. Have fun at Disney. Hope everything is a great weekend. Please be safe. You too, Don. You too. All right. Folks. Oh, no raiding. She turned raiding off? Well, folks, there's nobody to raid. Goodbye. See ya. Bye. Great to know ya. So Fairy Fingers has turned off raiding, so we're not going to raid anybody. We're just going to leave. It's just going to call it a night. It's over. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither or both, I love you. Take care. They made Afro Samurai Pops. I loved Afro Samurai. Afro Samurai was an awesome series. Awesome series. Anyway, I love you all. Take care. Be safe. Take care of each other. I want to see all your smiling avatars here on Wednesday. I'm sure I will have stories about Sunday. I'm sure I'll have probably even some stories about Tuesday. Should be fun. Take care. Be safe. I love you all. Listen, Sumo is like 2 weeks away, so we're going to have 2 full weeks of raiding Sumo when that happens. So we won't have to worry about moments like this. Get excited. I will be listening with my Japanese to English earbuds in and really digging in deep to the Sumo culture. So I'm excited. That is like a week and a half away. Take care. Be safe. I love you all. Good night. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye.